This is the BBC.
You're listening to Sunday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
And that was because Justin had put the word out to everyone he knows, suggesting they stay away.
Really?
I didn't know anything about it at the time.
So, this business of Matt's, it's not a good investment?
Well, it's not Matt's business. He's just an employee.
But it's all above board?
Well, as far as I know. It's simply that Justin was furious with Matt and wanted to wreck his big day.
Well, good for him.
You think so?
Huh. Don't you?
Yes, I suppose.
After what Matt did to you, I should have thought you'd be delighted having Justin fighting your corner for you.
This has nothing to do with me, Jenny. It's between Matt and Justin.
Oh, and that's got nothing to do with you?
No.
He gave you that puppy?
Well, because he knew it would annoy Justin. I'm simply caught in the crossfire between these two big male egos out to prove who's top dog. And the answer is always going to be Justin.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Well, yes, except...
Except what? Surely you'd be glad to see the back of Matt.
Justin can be extremely ruthless.
So?
I saw what he was like over the divorce settlement.
Well, if it gets Matt out of your hair.
It's just that things seem to be getting a bit, I don't know, out of control.
Afternoon.
Oh, hello, darling.
Oh, hi, Alice. What have you done with Chris?
He's playing cricket.
Well, not till this afternoon, surely.
It's his turn to roll the pitch or whatever.
Oh, hope he had a good breakfast.
Oh, yes, don't worry. We were really late getting up this morning, so I did him a full English and then drove him up to the cricket ground. Have you heard what happened at Grange Farm on Friday?
No, what?
Grange Farm?
Yeah, I saw Fallon at the cricket ground. Her and Emma are doing the teas and she was dropping off some stuff. Anyway, turns out the Grundys never asked Oliver and Caroline if it was okay for them to do B&B at Grange Farm.
They never got permission.
Well, Eddie said he had, but apparently it was a lie. So poor Oliver arrives back from Italy on Friday, goes round to Grange Farm, no sign of any Grundys, but there's this bunch of total strangers drinking tea in his sitting room.
Oh, no!
How dreadful, poor Oliver.
And then he completely lost the plot.
What do you mean?
Well, apparently he charged around smashing up the place.
What? Oliver? Really?
That's what I heard.
What's she doing?
It's probably a butterfly. She gets very excited by butterflies.
She's a comical little thing.
Isn't she just?
Good thing Rory's not here. He'd be pestering me to get him one.
Well, where is he?
He's staying the weekend with a friend from school. So it was you, was it? Ruined Matt's big day.
Oh, come on, Brown. Don't tell me you wouldn't have done the same thing.
Oh, I'm not criticising you.
I mean, buying Lilian this puppy, what did he expect me to do? Take it lying down? And he's still at it. Just the other day, he posted some spurious objection to the pig unit on the council website.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
And I'm not going to sit around waiting for the next act of provocation. So that is it.
Well, what are you going to do?
Get him fired.
You can do that, can you?
Oh, yes, no problem. As you know, I've got contracts with Hugo Melling's outfit.
You're not worried you might provoke him into, I don't know, some kind of revenge attack?
No, he can't touch me.
So why bother? Wouldn't it be a better idea just to ignore him?
No. You think I should go easy on him?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
After what he did to Lilian?
Well, yeah.
Now, if I'm honest, that is my principal motivation. I mean, you're right, I could shrug off whatever little darts he aims in my direction, but he took Lilian for everything she had.
He did.
Left her pretty much destitute. And in my book, that is unforgivable. He should be locked up.
Well, if there was any justice...
No, so I want him gone, Brian. I want him on the first plane back to Costa Rica.
Make sure you close the gate, Adam.
It's okay, done it. And you're a puppy. Yes, you are.
We've got a rather nice Chablis on the go here.
Sorry, Ruby, I hear a glass of wine calling.
How are you, Adam?
Oh, okay.
You don't sound very okay.
I've had a very frustrating morning.
What with the pickers?
No, the soft fruit's going all right. I'm just missing 2 drivers for tomorrow.
For the harvest?
Yeah. Oh, that really hits the spot.
But what's the problem?
Well, you know Geoff's done his back in again.
He's still out of it, is he?
And now Josh, who was supposed to be grain hauling for me tomorrow, has found something he'd rather do.
Well, that's rather irresponsible.
Something to do with his machinery business. He was very apologetic.
Short notice, though, isn't it?
Have you tried Ed Grundy?
Yeah, and Eddie, Neil, everyone else I could think of. How are you fixed for tomorrow?
Me? Oh, no. I think my grain hauling days are over.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, I've got a meeting in Felpersham.
How about you, Justin?
Oh, no one in their right mind would let me loose in a tractor.
Thanks, Shula. And do let me know if there's anything I can do. Right, yeah. Bye.
What did she say?
You weren't quite right about what happened.
Oh.
No, I think you were a victim of the gossip machine.
And how is Oliver?
Mortified, apparently. Embarrassed about having lost his temper like that.
Perfectly justified, I should say.
Yeah, said he really doesn't have a problem with the Grundys doing B&B. It was just the shock of finding strangers in his house. And he didn't smash the place up. He just smashed a jug which was already broken. Now it is time that this meat came out.
Oh, that smells yummy.
So what's happening about the funeral?
Well, it's not a funeral. It's a memorial service.
But not a church thing?
No, they felt that might be inappropriate.
So why is it called a service?
All right, a ceremony then. Anyway, it's at Grey Gables, but they can't have the big room where Caroline and Oliver had their wedding reception. That's booked for a conference.
Well, Caroline would have booted them out.
Yes, she probably would. But they're important clients, and I gather that Kathy feels...
I mean, Caroline owned the place, for heaven's sake.
Well, anyway, that's what's been decided. And Alan is going to conduct the service.
Oh, and he's not inappropriate?
Evidently not. Alice, could you lay the table for me?
Yeah, sure.
I need another drink.
Look, why don't you take that other bottle of Chablis and go and join the men on the terrace?
Oh, good idea.
And tell them that lunch will be ready in about 15 minutes.
OK.
What's up with Auntie Lilian?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose it's just talking about poor Caroline.
Oh, yes. It's awful.
We're all upset. And it does rather pull you up short when somebody younger than you dies.
I'll pop over and see Geoff this afternoon, see if he can drag himself off his couch for a couple of hours.
Oh, poor man.
And I'll have to do the rest. Leave the fruit pickers to their own devices.
Are you really that desperate?
I've literally tried everyone else.
You haven't tried me.
What?
Now, pass that to Justin, will you, Alice?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that looks lovely. Can't beat a bit of roast lamb.
And help yourself to veg.
I'm off work for the next few days.
Oh, why?
Time off in lieu. I worked right through last weekend, so I don't mind pitching in, doing a bit of grain hauling for you.
Really?
Would I lie to you?
Oh, Alice, you're a star.
Twinkle, twinkle. Oh, have you tried Pip?
No.
How's that for you, Adam?
Oh, lovely. Thanks.
Well, she's always up for earning a bit of extra dosh at the moment.
Could you pass the mange too, Lilian?
What? She's even spending her weekends doing relief milking.
Mange too. There.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
And, well, do start, Justin.
Oh, thank you.
Pip's not exactly my favourite person at the moment.
Oh, come on, Adam. It's water under the bridge.
What?
The whole IBR thing.
No, it's not that.
Anyway, didn't you say you were going to use Josh? Just as much
Yeah,
implicated.
nothing to do with the IBR.
So what's your problem?
Oh, she let me down really badly over the herbal leys.
Well, haven't you got Ed doing that?
But Pip was supposed to be a partner in the project, and she backed out with no notice and absolutely no explanation. Completely dropped me in it.
And you're going to harbour a grudge forever, are you?
No, of course not. It's just... well, she probably won't be free anyway.
Well, I'll text her.
Oh, no phones at the table, Alice.
Oh, come on, Mum. This is an emergency.
This lamb is absolutely divine, Jennifer.
Good.
Just melts in the mouth.
Long, slow cooking, that's the secret.
Talking of good food, are you still up for this gala opening of Les Sœurs Heureuses, Brown?
Yes, of course.
Ian doesn't think much of Miriam Duxford.
Oh?
Why ever not?
It's the way she runs her kitchen.
Oh, her food is absolutely yummy.
Very wasteful, apparently.
Oh, please, darling. I've had enough of that from Jill.
Talking of Jill, I was collared by her yesterday and accused of despoiling the Borsetshire countryside.
Let me guess. The housing development.
We haven't even applied for planning yet. The application's due to go in this week.
She's getting very militant in her old age, isn't she?
She always was.
Remember the Save campaign against Route B?
Oh, how could I forget it?
She was ready to lie down in front of the bulldozers.
And she's against hunting
What? Against hunting?
and culling badgers.
How can she have lived in the countryside all these years and oppose hunting? Oh, dear, Ruby's woken up.
Oh, let me take her. Oh, come on, Ruby. Oh, come and sit on my lap.
Oh, you hungry? Oh, Alice.
Oh, it's only a little scrap of meat.
Well, if you feed her at the table, she'll come to expect it.
That's right.
Proper doggy training starts in earnest tomorrow.
Oh, she is so gorgeous.
Not the sort of dog you'd expect Matt Crawford to go for.
No, if he was a dog, he'd be one of those American pit bulls with a squashed face and little bandy legs.
Justin! There's no need to be quite so unpleasant.
Oh, it's all right, Ruby. It's only my phone. Ah, you can relax, Adam. Pip would love to come and help with the harvest tomorrow.
Are you all right, darling?
Yeah, fine.
You were very quiet over lunch.
Tired, that's all. I shall have a siesta when we get home.
Well, that sounds like an excellent plan.
It's not really a good idea to drink so much at lunchtime.
So, you're not cross with me?
I'm very pleased you like Ruby.
Darling, I love her as much as you do. She's a sweetheart.
Oh, no, Ruby. Oh, come on.
Even if she does try and tangle us up in her
Come
lead.
along, we're going this way. Come on, there's a good girl.
Oh, I'll just be glad when we can forget once and for all how we came by her. And, well, I was talking to Brian about the Matt problem. How he's always sticking his head over the parapet going, here I am, look at me. And how damned annoying it is.
Can't you just ignore him?
Well, if he would ignore me, yes. But it seems to be his mission in life to provoke me. I'm not going to stand for it, Lilian.
No, and you shouldn't have to.
So, the sooner I can get rid of him, the better. Brian agreed with me. Get him fired, get him out of the country and out of our hair.
It's just...
What?
Well, he is trying to rebuild his life.
Okay, but why can't he go and do it elsewhere?
And he won't
Choosing to do it in Ambridge is just plain offensive.
He won't be in a position to pay me back what he owes if he's unemployed in Costa Rica.
Well...
And he does seem to be trying to do that.
You really don't need that money, do you?
No, I suppose not.
Now you've got me.
Yeah.
So, isn't it worth letting it go? Just so we can get the wretched man out of our lives once and for all.
This is the BBC.
You can listen to audio highlights and actor interviews at bbc.co.uk/Archers.